Hi, I'm Ed Tanny McGlasson with Blessing of the Father Ministries, and today we got a special guest, Denise. And she's, matter of fact, going through the Blessing of the Father for families.
I am.
With a whole bunch of, how many gals are in your small group?
Nearly 60.
60 gals going through this. Are there any tears going on?
There is all kinds of emotions that are going on. We're seeing tears and we're seeing lots of laughter and joy, and because there's good stories too. That heart connection with the Heavenly Father, it's big. It's big.
So for you as a woman and kind of your own story as a girl with your dad, how important this has been for you?
It's been groundbreaking. I discovered some stuff about myself that I didn't know was there. And because of that, I am looking at my father in a whole different way, seeing him more with compassion than with a critical spirit. And because of that, my family dynamic has changed, and how I am with my son and my relationship with my husband.
Well, how's that changed with your husband?
My husband now, he's praying more. He's a prayer warrior. He's an intercessor, and I'm able to share with him the things that I'm learning in this class that is helping him heal his relationship that he had with his father.
Because it's a really powerful thing when we're able to let go of the wounds that we carry and turn those wounds into blessings, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah, there's been a lot of healing that's taking place because of the abandonment issues, and as far as my father is concerned, it was with being in an orphanage and then having a stepfather that really was kind of void of emotion. So it was, from what they call from the fire to the frying pan.
Yeah, it was really hard on your dad, not knowing who he was because somebody gave him up.
Right.
So he was in an orphanage. Now, you told me that in your class there was a couple of other gals whose husbands also had that same experience.
Right. I had no idea that. I thought I was the only one that was going through what I was going through with my father, but there's a lot of people that are dealing with, a lot of women that are dealing with father issues. I'm not alone in it. And it's great that we can get together and break up into small groups and get to know one another on a more personal level.
Yeah, it's a really powerful day when you realize that God the Father ultimately made you to be named by Him. And if you had a great dad, it's a great bonus. But if you had a broken dad, it's still the ultimate bonus for you as a woman.
That's right. Yeah. My study time is much deeper and richer because of this.
So are you hearing the voice of the Father more now over you?
Yeah, it's because I'm not listening to these recordings in my head and these playbacks of hurts, and those are being cleared away. So my speech is different. My vocabulary has changed. They're much more kinder.
Well, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing with us today.
Thank you.
And so remember, beloved, we have a special series called Blessing of the Father for Families. And it's a life-changing thing. And not only changed my story, it changed your story as well.
Absolutely.
And so just remember this one thing. The Father loves you and sent His Son to let you know.